Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. It was so beautiful last few days. I mean, absolutely dry, blue skies, no clouds, and today we have rain. On another note, my Maserati is back from my mechanic. And that's particularly good news because the Maserati got a whole front end suspension rebuild. What that means is, when I first bought the car, if you guys look at my previous videos, when I would drive it, there would be minor clunks, and then they kind of got a little bit more. So I was debating whether or not I want to sell the Maserati as is, or if I want to get it done, get it fixed the way it should be. The problem is, whole front end suspension rebuild, just the parts alone, you can't buy one control arm, you have to buy the whole set. And one set for each side is around $1,300, so $2,600 for both sides. So what I ended up doing was actually I bought a new bushings kit for those control arms and took the car to my mechanic. And he took everything apart, and man, this thing was neglected, I'll tell you that. It was beat. So he actually ended up rebuilding both sides, and the bushings I got, it wasn't an OEM kit, so it was an aftermarket kit, so it didn't really work as well as it should have. So I mean, he went like, say, nearly to the moon and back for me on this car, and rebuilt everything. Now there's absolutely no clunking, there's no noise. This car is very buttoned down, everything feels very tight, and he actually resurfaced my front rotors. If you guys saw the video where I replaced all the brake pads on this car, there's a few of you that said, hey, front rotors, they're kind of doo-doo. And I said, yeah, I'll probably take care of them down the road. Well, my mechanic did that for me. So for front rotors and rebuilding the front suspension, I paid him 550 bucks. Bargain? Very much so. But what's happening today, and why am I taking you guys along with me? So I am heading to Odessa right now to meet with a lady and sign paperwork for another credit line for the business. So I already have one credit line. I think I have maybe 120,000 on that credit line, and I'm getting another credit line for 100,000. So I will have around $220,000 in credit, which will allow me to purchase vehicles using the bank's money. And the reason why I actually went to open another credit line or ask for another credit line is because Odessa is very close with this company, and very often they offer basically like $1 a day flooring fee, and say like for 60 days. That means that I could use the bank's money and have the car on my lot for 60 days and only pay $60, which is honestly 60 bucks for 60 days is so minimal. That's like 2 oil changes on 2 various cars. And I figured, why not, if I could buy, you know, more expensive cars, keep my lot full all the time, why not try it? So unfortunately I missed that promotion, but my account representative is saying there's another one coming up in a few weeks, which is going to be almost the same, but I think it's $1 a day for 45 days, which is still fantastic. So heading to Odessa to sign paperwork, finalize everything, and we'll go from there. Pulling into Odessa. Today is auction day, so technically if I want to buy a car, I can. Oh, nice mega cab diesel. I have no idea where to park because I just realized that since it's auction day, it's probably going to be packed.
A few minutes later,
I am done signing paperwork, and guys, it's 34 degrees outside. and this little button thing is not working, and my fingers are too frozen to really know what the heck is going on. I have almost no feeling in my fingers. I got it. Now let's warm up. You guys see that? 32 degrees outside. My parents live up the street. Their cars are covered in ice because it's raining right now, but since it's so cold, oh yeah, I'm starting to feel, I just did the windshield wipers and it felt like they were scraping ice. So in a few hours, it's actually supposed to start raining. Sorry, not raining, it's supposed to start snowing, and actually quite a bit of snow. They're saying in the next 2 to 3 days, we're supposed to get up to about maybe 18 to 20 inches of snow. So Snowpocalypse 2021, it's coming, it's on the way. And I mean, we'll see what's gonna happen, but I am anticipating snow. That's why I'm trying to do everything early in the morning. I still have to, well, right now I gotta go to the lot. I have an old friend dropping off a car on consignment that he wants me to sell for him, and then I got to get a hold of the bank to see if they finalize the deal so I could have a buyer return and pick up the vehicle that they're purchasing. And then I'm gonna go hibernate at home and edit YouTube videos to post for you guys. But I haven't really purchased anything this week. The lot is somewhat full. I got 2-3 project cars. Not by choice. The Jetta that you guys saw with the transmission issues, I actually listed that car as is. I don't really want to fix it. It's not really worth it for me to fix it and put the time in it. The way I see it is, you know, I could put, say, $2,000 into a car and then make $1,000 on it, or I could sell it as is and make $1,000 on it. It doesn't make sense for me to go out, source the parts, take it to my mechanic, have him fix it, or myself fix it. The time that's put in to the vehicle, if I get the same return out of it, it's just not worth the additional week or 2 weeks of work for the same return. So in instances like this, I almost always default to just sell it as is, get my money out, move on, and have someone else take care of that project. But something tells me selling the Jetta with transmission issues is gonna be, it's gonna be a little tough. I think I'm gonna have to take a loss on that one, which is really unfortunate because, I mean, the motor is just super healthy. Or I could part it out. Curious how much that motor is worth, and then the parts themselves might be worth it. That's an idea. See, it's almost like when I talk to you guys, I talk to myself, and fresh ideas come to mind. But right now I'm gonna stop by Dad's work, pick up some control arms for a vehicle that I purchased. I don't think I made a video. Yeah, there's a few cars that I've purchased that I didn't make a video of. This is a 2010, it's the Mercury SUV. That's like the Ford Escape equivalent, Mercury Mariner Premier. It's basically top of the line. It has parking sensors, backup camera, heated seats, navigation. Really, really nice example, but it's doing the clunking that the Maserati was doing. So I'll be replacing the lower control arms because they have the ball joints and bushings in them. And that's gonna be a project for me. Made it to Dad's work. He will be coming out in a minute, grabbing the packages, and then I'm heading to the lot. But honestly, man, this is getting a little sketch because I'm starting to see like hail drops fall on my windshield. Alrighty, let's head to the lot, get some work done. Today will definitely be a shorter day, I am assuming. And I'm ready to knock it out, get it done, and go home.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Made it to the lot. There's the Subaru that's coming in on consignment, except I don't know where Nick is at. So I bought a, I have this Infiniti again, guys. If you are following the channel, I sold this Infiniti a few months ago to my sister-in-law, and she bought a Passat. So she basically traded in this Infiniti and then bought a Passat that I had, which you guys will see in a video in a few days. There's a Mazda that I did not take a video of. This one came out of Seattle. It got detailed, it got cleaned up, passed DQ, it's ready for sale. This is the other one that, this is the one that needs the new lower control arms. I like the color. I don't know guys, you tell me what you think. I like the color, and it's fully loaded. It's like leather with sway interior, moonroof, I mean, all the goodies. This is the one that I'm working with the bank on to sell. These, yeah, another video coming in 2 days or a few days. Yeah, I think everything else you guys pretty much saw. So now I'm gonna go inside, get a hold of Nick, see where he's at, and give the bank a call and kind of go from there. I don't really want to stay here for too long today.
A few minutes later.
There's the Subaru. Kind of show you guys a little walk around. It's a 2015 limited, so it has leather, backup camera, Bluetooth. I don't know if it has navigation or not. Moonroof. Pretty nice example, 90 something thousand miles. I'll need to clean it up, and we have this one on consignment. Temperature's definitely dropping. It's pretty darn cold, although it is no longer raining or hailing or whatever you want to call it. So I think the only thing I need to do left is call the bank, see if they finalized the deal. If they did, I could call the buyer and tell them that they are okay to pick up the vehicle. Got off the phone with the bank. They said the deal has been funded, it has been finalized. They are sending the check overnight, so I should get it tomorrow. They gave me the green light to release the vehicle to the buyer. I called the buyer. The buyer said he'll be here in about 30 to 40 minutes, and Kia's gone. So once that one goes, I gotta find something else to replace it with. Well, look at the lot. What do you guys think? Getting pretty full or no? My surprise is that Subaru right there. Not getting a lot of interest in it. And it's listed at 20 grand, right under 20 grand. And same year, but with a leather interior, but higher miles by like 30,000, 20, 30,000 more miles. Went through Mannheim this week and is sold for $19,000. Buy mine. Because you know that dealer is going to price it at like 22 grand. After fees, they're going to be like 19.6, 19.5 in it. So actually, if it doesn't snow too much, that car is going to go to Mannheim for next week's auction. Because I'm only 17 grand in it. If I could pull 19 out and not deal with a customer, I'm all for that. Easy money. Once the buyer comes by, picks up the car, I just need like 2 more signatures from him. Then I'm done for the day. I have no other buyers lined up, and I'm gonna go home and get ready for this snowpocalypse. They're saying it's gonna start snowing at around 1, 2 o'clock. It's about noon right now, so in about an hour or so, we should start seeing snow, but I don't know. Never know with weather people. I actually don't trust weather people. They broke my heart. Because back in middle school when I was a lot younger, they'd be like, it's gonna snow, and I'm like, yes, no school tomorrow. And I wake up and there's no snow. And then again they go, it's gonna snow, get ready for it. And I'm like, yay, no school, no homework. And it doesn't snow. So, weather people, I don't really not like them, but I don't trust them.
A few moments later.
Buyer came through, gentleman is inside the car. I assume he'll be leaving in a minute or two. There we go. Enjoy it. It's a nice car, 2014 with like 74,000 miles. So, I'm gonna finish up some paperwork, then I'm out of here. It is starting to rain ice. It is really cold. I'm gonna get inside the Maserati. We're gonna see what the temperature is like outside. The car says 35, but I for some reason don't believe it, but it feels like 25. It is very, very cold out. I needed to stop by the store. I'm actually still heading to the store right now, but here comes the snow. Snowpocalypse 2021. Here I am looking like a fruitcake inside my car by myself. I'm just cold. I want to be warm.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Guys, I made it home, no issues. It's still not really snowing. I mean, it's coming down a little bit, but it's like 36 degrees, so nothing exciting is happening. I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for joining my short day. It was a half a day. Please consider subscribing to this channel. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in another video.